Today, let's think about your favorite kind of cake. I really like strawberry cake. It's really good. Chocolate is also good, but let me know your favorite kind of cake. All right, so our warm up today, a school's cafeteria has a large walk in refrigerator where food is stored for lunch later in the week. Which cell organelle has the function similar to that of a refrigerator? So it's a large store place to store food. All right, number two. Students observe cells under the microscope. They observe that the cells have a cell wall, a cell membrane, a nucleus, and many chloroplasts. What would these cells be? Are they going to be plant or animal cells? Number three, the primary function of the chloroplast is to A, convert food into energy a cell can use, B, control the functions of the cell and controls its genetic traits, or C, convert radiant energy into chemical energy through a process called photosynthesis. Number four, the purpose of the cell wall is to, and number five, through which cell structure does waste exit the cell? All right, so our learning target, we're going to talk about how things move in and out of the cell today. The cell membrane encloses the contents of the cell and regulates what goes in and out of the cell.
Oh, hi. Good to see you there. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Mr. Spalwell.
And today we're going to be telling you why you need to keep us as cell walls and cell membranes. Prentice Hall Biology defines a cell membrane as the thin, flexible barrier around a cell. It regulates what enters and leaves the cell.
Indeed. It also defines a cell wall as a strong supporting layer around the cell membrane in plants, algae, and some bacteria.
The cell membrane is like a bouncer at a happening club. It only lets certain people in and certain things out.
The cell wall is like the crust around a pie. It holds the things that are inside the pie inside of it, and it's a really good retaining barrier.
Don't be like No Cell Wall Joe. Hey, Judy. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Oh no, my nucleus, not again! Oh no. Life without a cell wall is so hard. You need a cell wall to function properly. Hey, Judy. Hey, Bill. Oh, life with a cell wall is so easy.
And if you don't have a cell membrane, then just any of your workers can leave your factory whenever they want.
You want us to leave work right now? There's nothing to stop us.
Yeah, why not?
Bye, Mr. Shotwell. See you later, Shotwell.
Oh no, my workers are gone. God, if only I had a cell membrane.
You want us to leave work right now? There's nothing to stop us.
Let's just go.
Oh, gosh. Forgot Shotwell installed that cell membrane.
All right, that was kind of a silly little skit about the cell wall and the cell membrane. I do like to think of the cell wall as offering a lot of support and gives the plant structure. Remember, it's only found in plant cells. And the cell membrane kind of regulates what goes in and out. So the cell membrane, there's two different types of ways things can exit and enter the cell. This right here is a good representation brain because it's got two little layers. This is like a phosphate and fat, a lipid, and they kind of like kind of bunched together like a protective barrier surrounding the cell.
Cell transport is the process of how things move in or out of the cell through the cell membrane. There are two broad categories of cell transport. The first category is passive transport. For a cell, passive transport means it's an automatic process that doesn't require any input of energy. For example, diffusion is a passive process in which particles move either into or out of the cell from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. The cell doesn't use any energy when this happens. The second category of cell transport is active transport. This is when particles move from an area of lower concentration to an area of higher concentration. When particles move against the concentration gradient, energy is required, often to allow protein pumps to assist in particle movement. Why would the cell need to move particles from a low to high concentration and expend energy to do it? An important example is seen in your heart muscle cells. In order for your heart to beat, there are certain molecules that have to move from an area of low concentration to an area of high concentration for those cardiac muscle cells to work. So the main things to remember are: passive transport happens automatically with no energy required, while active transport needs energy for it to occur.
All right, so we talked about this is called a phospholipid bilayer. And the reason it's called a phospholipid bilayer is because there's a phosphate and then lipids are in the inside of it. These are the lipids, and this is another layer of phosphates. On your activity today, you'll have a worksheet that asks what a phospholipid bilayer is. Well, my slides are taking a really long time to load. All right, so we'll just so here's the pictures from your worksheet today, and it's talking about how things would like the bread is similar to the cell membrane. Let's see if we can't watch this experiment.
Bearded Science Guy here, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Skittles diffusion experiment. To start with, arrange a group of Skittles around the edge of a plate. I found it works the best to have at least 2 of each color in a row. Now take warm to hot tap water and pour it slowly into the very center of the plate until it's just covering the Skittles. Almost immediately, you'll start to see the colors running toward the center of the plate. This is because the molecular structure of the dyes used on Skittles makes it easy for them to dissolve and then diffuse through warm water. To continue having fun with this experiment, try changing some of the variables, such as the temperature of the water or the type of candy you're using. Thanks for watching Bearded Science Guy. If you enjoyed this video,
All right. So if y'all will get started on your activity today, y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks.